Rise, beautiful beings. Great rise, beautiful beings. So listen, somebody wants you to open up your heart. There's somebody coming back to you. They used to be conceited, arrogant, okay? Somebody don't want to let you go, okay? It's somebody that don't want to let you go. They were arrogant and conceited at first. Everything about them's changing. They probably even got married thinking they were doing the right thing, thinking they were with who they wanted to be with. But no. They're coming back to get you pregnant, okay? They may be an air sign, but this person is coming back to get you pregnant. They're coming back to bring something to life with you, bring some type of energy back to you. Tell me more, Spirit. Tell me more, Spirit. Anything else about... Okay. Something is saying moving on. You should move on. Also a fire sign and confession. Okay. Spirit is saying move on from this person. There's definitely somebody that's going to be confessing something to you. They have a lot to explain to you. There is something about give it time. I wouldn't give it time. Keep living your life. They'll be back. Yeah, it's somebody coming back. It's somebody that was in your life or at a distance in your life. Somebody you admired, you liked, you adored. Okay, you adored this person. And they abandon you. They were never living up to their true potential. Yes, follow your intuition. You might want to move on from this situation, but they will be back. Follow your guardian angels. They're guiding you. Don't allow this person to interrupt your life and where you come from. Yeah, use caution with this person. Use caution with this person. This person seemed like they played the fiddle with you, and then they chose another person, and they got in this intimate, deep relationship that had marriage. And when they got in this married relationship, it didn't work out. And they still got their eye on you. They still stalk you. They still spy on you. They're thinking about you while they're in a full commitment, while they're in a contract with somebody else. Make that shit make sense. Yeah, loyalty. They weren't loyal to you. They weren't trustworthy. They abandoned you. But for some reason, they still want to experience life with you. Okay. You know, I've seen somebody do this. Like, maybe they had a few orgies or something in the past. I don't know. But the girl left for about 8 years and moved to New York. Then she came back to my hometown. And she got with the girl that she couldn't get with for like 20 years. Like, we would hang out, we would go drink, we would go party, but she'd be buying all these bottles and VIP. But the girl she wanted to be with had a bad bitch, well known at the strip club. So when she got back from date night, they want to take you on a date. This person's going to try to court you for a little bit. So she got back to town, and she had brought a lot of money with her. I don't know what the fuck she did, but she brought a lot of money with her. And she went and bought a $10,000 Mercedes. Now down south, buying a Mercedes for $10,000, probably from an old white person. Move on. Yes, just that energy. I'm telling you, I'm about to explain it to you. She bought 2 cars. I don't know what she was doing that night. They were following each other. She flipped her shit over. So she done bought this bitch a car. She got a car. This her high school sweetheart, like her neighborhood sweetheart. You know, she always wanted this motherfucker. So the other chick in the Mercedes, do you think she gave her the car back? And the only reason why she bought the second car is because she kept saying, hey, I gotta go to work. I gotta go here. I gotta go there. And the girl act like she had her own life, her own doings. So you done bought, listen, you can't buy love, man. You can't buy love. Ain't nothing wrong with spoiling somebody, but you can't buy love. You can't buy love. Now, what you can do is show your homage and appreciation. If somebody help you through your healing journey, bless them. Because, like, really, what would you do if that person wasn't inspiring you? You probably wouldn't be doing shit right. So you can always pay homage, and sometimes that's by blessing a person financially. But imagine that. They've known each other 30 years. And she finally, this motherfucker, she had to wait till this motherfucker was, penny pinching. This motherfucker used to be balling. I mean, was a plug, a real plug. But things got, shit, the town got funny. Earth sign. So, somebody could be an earth sign. This could be dealing with an earth sign right now. You may be an earth sign. You may need to ground or get back down to earth or do something. So, what does that tell you? The bitch didn't want her 20 years ago. And the bitch didn't motherfucking want her when she showed back up. Like, they were living together for like 3 months. She bought the motherfucking Mercedes. The bitch acted like she wanted to go. See, that's another thing. Everybody had a life before they met you. You meet somebody, you kick it, you having fun, right? But truth be told, they got somebody they like. They got somebody that they want to keep checks and balances on. They got somebody they thinking about. While they with you, they checking somebody else's social media. They probably checking their cameras at their house and everything. Like, it's literally, they hanging out with you, but they thinking about somebody else. So why even torment yourself like that? Be bros. Be sis. Be homies. You know what I mean? But investing emotions into it is that bullshit. Cycles and challenges. See what I'm saying? It's just a never-ending fucking cycle. Imagine that. You're with somebody. You into them. But they're actually thinking about someone else. You're going to keep going through these cycles. You're going to keep going through these challenges. Follow your fucking intuition. Follow your intuition. I mean, I sat up there and watched it. I remember when I used to go hang out with them. Because, man, it was easy for weight to move. You know what I mean? And we used to hang out. And I mean, And it be some clubs that weren't really clubs. Like, it looked like it used to be an event center and they was having parties. And they made a makeshift VIP section and a makeshift bottle section. And I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you buying a bottle? Ain't nobody else buying no bottle with you. Why are you you know, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. It was weird. People go through many lengths to please certain people. But none of these people wanted this chick. She was very nice. She beautiful. They'll be back. Somebody coming back. Somebody got some open situations they want to deal with you. Something they don't want to close. They don't want to be closed. They want it to be open. That open door. Yeah, you might need to close that door and lock it and put some red dirt down. Red clay, some red brick down because honey, that's that bullshit right there. Also, commitment. They want a commitment with you, but I don't know what to say about this situation. You know how somebody could burn you out. What I mean by they could burn you out is you were so excited. You was like 4th of July. Boom, boom, boom. Pew, pew, pew. And that motherfucker was so weird to the point you finally just shut that shit down. Narcissists are real. And that's what that chick was dealing with, the fucking narcissist. Really, I'm going to tell you just like this. The chick will hang out with anybody. She'll hang out with anybody that wanted to hang out with her. If you wanted to spend the night, she'll let you spend the night. If you wanted to go party, or if you wanted to go pick some shit up, she'll hang out with you. But in that process, she had motherfuckers that she desired, that she yearned for. And she would do anything to be with them. Just at that time, they were tied up. They were with somebody else. But by the time she got the motherfucking bitch she wanted, the bitch didn't have no money. That bitch was the plug for at least 10 years. 10 years strong. You don't understand. 10 years strong. I don't know if the bitch started doing her own supply. What? And I'm not talking about no nickel and diamond hoe. I mean, you go pick up what you want. But I'm just saying, the shit is real. The shit is real. She waited. The bitch wouldn't give her the opportunity until she fell off. Until the city dried up or whoever her connect dried up. Man, that shit's crazy. But somebody want a commitment and they'll be back. Okay? What that was, fire sign, air sign, earth sign. Those could be your placements. Anything else, spirit? But I feel sorry for people like that. Imagine that. Imagine somebody come in my life, I was head over heels so they wouldn't give me the time of day, but when they come back, they didn't come back when they were evolved. They didn't come back when they landed a new job, a new career, won the lottery. They didn't come back. I'm going to give you another example. So it's this guy. He was flirting with me stuff, but he married. I said he was flirting with me stuff, but he married. So anyway, I'm not going to give him the time of motherfucking day. And I'm going to explain why. First of all, he approached me like he wanted to have sex. Okay? First of all, I'm not going to hang out with nobody I can't be in public in the same town with. I'm just not going to do it. If I can't be with you in public, I'm not going to hang out with you. Don't get me wrong. I like to be in the shadows. You don't see me upload niggas, maybe old folks, but you don't see me upload niggas on my page, not even my social media. I think it's only one guy I actually uploaded the picture with, but that was somebody along my vegan journey and stuff. I finally got a chance to actually meet him. And yeah, I took the picture and put him on my vegan channel. But this is what I'm saying. And I'm not vegan right now at all. I don't know what the fuck we out here eating. But the first thing is you approaching me, you trying to have sex with me. You didn't even mention your wife. I had to ask about your wife, your relationship. All I heard was mama, brother, brother, sister. That's all I heard. Never. Every vacation he talked about his cousins, his family. Woo! You can't make this shit up what I said. He approached me to have sex and tell me why intimacy and sexuality came out. Now, I'm going to tell you now, this is a dangerous situation. This is a dangerous situation because this motherfucker fine as hell. And he got that dick like semi-hard and walked up and grabbed me and rubbed that goddamn thigh. Rubbed the, you know how the dick slang over to and rubbed that thigh on me. Got to be more careful. I'm not about to do it. But this is the thing. So first of all, you think that you can't hang out or take me out because somebody might spot you. Okay. Secondly, you ain't never offered me to go nowhere. But you wanted to have sex with me. We not gonna do that. Open up your heart. Bitch, listen. Stay away from these situations. You're gonna get yourself hurt. That open heart gonna get shit. That open heart is gonna grow cartilage strings because you fucking around. Keep find out. So what I was about to say. So this person never offered, say, let's go to a bar. We could go to another town. I said, nah, let's just stay bros. You know, he was like, well, whenever me and my brothers and my cousins go out, I'll just invite you where we go. I said, that's fine. He said, then it'll look better. You know what I mean? But I'm not, like, you think I'm going to let you go home and pay all these bills for your wife, and all I get is a wet ass out the deal. I might as well go sleep with a big dick crackhead. I ain't lying. I might well go sleep with a big dick crackhead. If I'm up in the mountains somewhere 3:00 in the morning and on the side of the highway, I can't call you. You at home with your wife. I cannot call you. You are not reliable. Your circumstances are not reliable. You only deal with people who can be there for you through thick and thin. But I'm going to tell you the strength of this. We got to be from the same soul tribe. Like, we done stopped talking on the phone several times. That motherfucker pissed me off. I pissed him off. And I don't know what it is. Morning, noon, and night, that person texts or call me. The only problem is when they home, they text me and say, I'm about to be home, so don't call my phone. And that irks my nerve because, first of all, I wasn't thinking about you. I was not thinking about you. Look, let go. You know, something about this, make room for the new beginning on its way to you now. Absolutely. So let me tell you something. You will miss your blessings fucking around. Can I explain it to you? You will miss your blessings fucking around. You fucking around with a motherfucker that's married while you sitting by yourself alone. This motherfucker already done told me he paid all the bills. His house paid off. He paid all the bills. Now what you look like sleeping with this motherfucker? And this bitch sitting at home like a pillow princess. Okay. And in my circumstance, I'm not going to do it anyway. I traveled for work. I live in an RV. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not going to stoop to the point of being so low where I'm sleeping with a motherfucker and I got to go back to my RV. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. There's no way. Okay, but let me finish this. So, damn, I lost my train of thought. So this how I know we from the same soul group. One day, one of his relatives said, "Did you play the lottery?" And he was like, "If you win, are you going to give your ex some of the money?" And he said, "Yo, bro, why you keep mentioning my ex? You must like my ex. Why do you think if I win a lot of money, I'm thinking about my ex?" So he on the phone telling me, "Why does this nigga keep asking me, am I going to give my ex some money? Why does he keep bringing up my ex?" He said, "You know something? I'm not trying to be funny." He said, "I know you don't fuck with me like that. I know I piss you off." He said it just like this. He said, "But if I ever win a lot of money, I'll make sure you're a millionaire." I said, "What make you say that?" He said, "Because you was there when I needed you the most." That's what he said. He said, "It's things that I talk about with you I can't even talk about with my wife. My wife done shut me down." That's what he said. He said, "I would make you a millionaire." I ain't never heard nobody say this. He said, "I would make you a millionaire just because I don't want you to work no more." And that melted my heart. That sounded 10 times better than 6. That made my day. Commitment. But I'm going to tell you something. The same way this person has attached themselves to me, because this person can't talk to their family, they can't talk to their friends, and they damn sure can't talk to their wife. When you get to the point you can't talk to your wife, that's why I don't want to be in a relationship. I've seen many, many. I've seen many friendships, relationships, that is, associationships, where everything was fine. But as soon as you kiss, or as soon as you make out, or as soon as you have sex, that shit is null and void. You can't talk to them no more. You think I'm going to take my best friend and ruin it? Nah, bitch, you got to go be with somebody else. I'm not going to do it. If I tell you everything, I can't date you. But don't that sound fucked up? Remember, the motherfucker you date not going to tell you everything. They got to find a new best friend to talk to about you. Say it again, Reverse Sky. The motherfucker you date or marry got to find a new friend to talk about you. You can't make this shit up. I see it so much. Once they start fucking, they can't talk about their problems at work. This shawty trying to holler at me. This bitch down the street trying to holler at me. You know, you can't do it. The person you fucking don't want to hear that shit. Hold on. Well, they do want to hear it. So they could go, ha! Yes. Yes. Luck is on your side. Listen, baby. I told you. That shit is crazy. Well, anyway. just know you're gonna find the right one. But do not tie yourself up with a person that's already committed in another situationship. Do not tie yourself up with somebody already in a complicated situationship. Just don't. Do not. Because you're going to miss some blessings. You're going to miss some crucial blessings. Because loyalty, man. Be loyal to yourself. Be loyal to yourself. Don't be around here. That's like a pet. You know how a pet do? It could be a woman at the house. She got a dog. And then she decides she want to have a boyfriend. But that dog piss on the boyfriend's shoes. You know, mark his territory. Like, why you got this nigga up in here? I'm going to let him know who house this is. Or he tear up something like his wallet or his hat or something. You know, pay attention. That dog will make sure he mark his territory. Guardian. You're being guided. You're being guided. So take your time. Do what's right. You're being guided. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Don't put yourself second. Quit being second. Go find something else to do. Y'all break my heart with that second shit. Open your heart up. Open your heart up, okay? Open your heart up. Make that shit clear. Don't spread yourself too thin. And stay away from these motherfuckers. No. Sexuality. Stay away from these motherfuckers who have to hide you in the shadows. You could choose to be in the shadows. But you make sure you be with somebody where you ain't got to be in the shadows. Don't be in the shadows. Truthfully, I'm reflecting. And I'm reflecting. I don't think I've ever been around somebody I had to hide it. Like, even when I was young and I was around married men, they didn't hide me. Hell no. Spy. Somebody's spying. Didn't I say at the very beginning? There's somebody that's going to come back into your life that's watching you. They trying to figure some shit out. Divorce came out in reverse again. Listen, this person does not want to separate from you. They desire you. They trying to figure this shit out. Pregnancy. Man, you cannot make this shit up. Somebody about to get you pregnant. I got to smoke to them. Whoever you are, this is for someone specific. Somebody that's been watching you, paying attention to you. Paying attention to you. I got to smoke my cigar. Uh-oh, excuse me. For some reason, you know, Florida got a bunch of self-wash where you ride through the washer, then you go vacuum and clean your mats. I can't, somebody said this one in this town, but excuse me. I got to smoke that one. Divorce in reverse came again. This person not going to let you go. This person not going to let you go. And if you're actually single, they're going to attempt to try to get you pregnant. Hmm. That's crazy. That is crazy. Let me get this other deck real quick. Let me see something. Bless your heart. See, these reading for y'all, because I can't have kids. Believe that. I can't have kids, so I ain't worried about it. But this for somebody specific. It ain't for me. Oof. Look what just flipped over. Guardian of Children. Diana. Uh, uh, uh. This for somebody specific. It ain't for me. Because I can't have no children. And I'm not about to let them probe and try to figure it out. I done had enough semen in my days. Okay? One day, somebody coming. Tell me more about this so-called narcissist that done changed their life. They're spying and want to get somebody pregnant. Tell me more. Realization. Come to realization. Infant epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. Yeah, somebody came to a rude awakening. They came to a rude awakening. They was in a relationship, perspective, better off, happiness, clear-headed space. They were in this relationship and they just knew they was on the right track. They just knew they was going to be with the right person. They didn't know that it was just temporary love, nothing serious. Yeah, they were lusting for this person. And the lust done ran out. Now they need stability, somebody they could talk to. Escaping. Escaping in reverse. How can I explain that? I think they don't want to run no more. I think this is, yeah, they don't want to run no more. Pain. Running in reverse. Pain was in reverse too, and finality. Farewells, leave behind, and closure. And that could be true. They've got out of this divorce or they got out of this relationship or whatever was, could have been career or anything, making it so that they could not actually be with you, right? The limelight, something about them where they felt like, I'll give you an example. What's the couple, the baby mama, baby daddy that just passed away? Them two. Angie Stone and not Maxwell. Angie Stone and how does it feel? Well, y'all know who I'm talking about. Her baby daddy. Dang, yeah, I just had it. Then I said her baby daddy and fucked it up again. Dang, him. So, you know how, ooh, withdrawn. Yeah, this is coming out again. Peace, depth, and distance. I'm going to talk about it. Just give me a second. You know how the publicity was media, mass media at that time. It wasn't really any social media out when D'Angelo and Angie Stone was making music. They would not let her go to the award show and all that. They would not let him be with her publicly because he was a sex figure. So they needed his role to sell sex, get women to come to concerts and stuff. They could have blew D'Angelo up like Beyonce. You know what I mean? But they probably wanted him to do so much sadistic shit that it made him depressed. And then all of a sudden he just fell off the map. After he became a sex symbol, they probably wanted him to sleep with men and everything. You know what I mean? He was sexy as fuck. You know what I mean? You look at that video and still niggas to the day don't match that. He was an authentic, sexy ass nigga. I can see him right now buying a beer at the store, stepping out on the porch, drinking a beer, just sexy as a motherfucker. Okay, it was very relatable. It was a very relatable, beautiful ass nigga. Okay? Very relatable. Not no extra strong bodybuilder bullshit. No, this was very relatable. D'Angelo was very relatable. Like every bitch wish that nigga was in their bedroom. Okay? If they had to pick a bodybuilder or D'Angelo just had that natural vibe. Like he could be any woman's nigga. Okay? Well, anyway, back to this when I mean career. You could be in a situation where this person was looking at their career as being more promising. And they didn't want to mess that up. Now, why he quit dating Angie Stone, that's crazy. He could have dated her in private and just went and handled business with somebody in public. Why not? Go home to your family. And then I'm going to tell you something. When you got somebody, quote unquote, that everybody think ugly, which she was not ugly. She was chocolate. She can't help she chocolate. She's still beautiful. You know what I mean? But you can, and I need to say but mean you're taking back everything you just said. And he could have had that relationship with her. But went and did the media shit separately. You know? So you could be dealing with a person who thought their career was going to go to a certain level and they felt like things were more promising if they got with somebody on their same level, image level, body level, money level, career level. And now this person is realizing it ain't working. Memories in reverse. Somebody is definitely, I'm going to put these cards back here. We're going to try again. Somebody is definitely thinking about you. Karma and conflict. Yep. Just make sure this person, they thinking about you. Make sure they don't bring no baggage. That's all I'm going to say. I think I'm going to leave it there. Spirit, you got anything else to say about this mysterious person that want to come back? Pain, escaping, running. Yeah. This person I got in a situation that they're trying to escape from. They putting on a facade too. They putting on a facade. They're not happy. They're not happy. They done sit up here and got in a whole marriage. You was the chemistry they needed. They done sit up here and got in a whole marriage. It ain't satisfied. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there, y'all. If you would like to donate to the channel to get you a mini reading on camera, on video, by all means, check out the links in the description. Just make sure you notate donations and put your email address. Also, if you would like a full reading, by all means, check out the link in the description. Website is up. I will be posting more I will be uploading more crystal art. Um, I will be uploading more paintings. I never uploaded my paintings, but now I'm about to start upload paintings. And that's it for now. That's it for now. I enjoyed this reading. And just be mindful. Don't be second. Second. I'm not that desperate. Some women only desire men who are in a relationship. She don't want to fuck nobody else. She don't want a man that's single. She want a competitive man. She want to compete with hoes. Now, don't get me wrong. When women compete with hoes, it does give them a certain morale, certain type of energy, a certain type of stamina. But I'm just not with it. I'm just not with it. Now, I do believe in polyandry. Yes, I do believe a woman can have multiple men. Like I say, that's why I probably would never get married, is because the yard man, the plumber, the electrician, shit, I need all these motherfuckers on my team. Not saying I'm asleep with all of them, but I ain't got time for a nigga pushing motherfucker weight. Like, do you know how to wire this shit up? Do you know how to fix that leak? So if I'm gonna flirt with this motherfucker so he can give me a discount or do it for free, I'm gonna motherfucker do it. Like, is you gonna go on YouTube and figure this shit out? Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? We need this shit to be professional. But yeah, I would rather have 5 tradesmen. Let's call them tradesmen. I'd rather have 5 to 7 tradesmen on my team than one husband that gotta go to work and come back and spend the money. Imagine that. Your husband got to put a roof on the house. You know, I'd rather know the car, the mechanic, the damn body, the body work people, all that. You know what I mean? The glass man. Shit. I need all them on my team, honey. That's right. So there we have it. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.